was amazing. I flew through the night from Honolulu, got in St. Louis about 1 a.m. and drove straight here. Fortunately, got a couple hours of sleep, and this is the first time I've laid my eyes on my boat in 2 years since I dropped it off at the port of Honolulu. So literally, it's been in the hands of a dozen people taking care of the boat for me, and culminating in this that I'm about to see. So, if you'll excuse me, I want to take a look at that.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So where do I start, guys?
Hop up in the bow.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Have a look.
Oh my God. This is a completely different boat. I mean, like it looks new. It feels bigger. I mean, I just almost it's familiar.
Yeah.
But it's
not
not like I'm standing in my own boat. This is incredible. I mean, I kind of know what I'm looking at, but can you show me?
Yeah. So, Rally Gate, all new panels here, acrylic panels and they got the aluminum backplate behind them on all of them. So these all new speaker panels. Remember how this all used to be white?
It was.
We trimmed the whole boat out.
Absolutely.
Suede, matched the suede interior.
Yeah.
We added the fairing pod, and then so there's speakers back here.
Yeah.
And then we got 3 garments with 7, 10, and 7.
It's so clean.
2 more speakers there.
Yeah.
New throttles.
Right.
The Tiger system.
Yep.
And then we moved indicators for you, all new billet switches.
Right. This is incredible, right? This right here, that makes it. I mean everything, but that right there just like makes the whole dash snap, and then from there you kind of soak in everything else. But I've never seen anything like this. I mean, it's incredible. Those rocker switches on there were just
pain.
awful.
Yep.
So yeah.
So we got obviously stereo boat. All the functions stay the same. We got.
I mean, it's like artistic. I mean, it just
all the lines intersect. If you look at from A to B,
it
how they all
does.
line out.
It does. I mean, it took the lines of the boat and enhanced it. Like you said, like all the lines intersect, follows the lines of the boat, and absolutely takes the design and turns it into something ergonomic, right?
Absolutely.
And it's really pleasing on the eyes. I can't believe this.
Because you look at the boat and it's the same outside look, but like outside now matches the inside.
The outside matches the inside, and what you guys have done with this wheel, perfect, and these throttles. And I'm gonna take a few minutes to get used to that. But,
nice though, nice big comfy feel.
It's so incredible. Yes, and this can't wait to kind of work on that.
Yeah, we had it so that actually they just like Pelicans and stuff like that. They muffle the sound of motors and stuff, and you can also hear the music in there.
That's so cool. Amazing, man. So I've had this boat for about 7 years now. Bought it secondhand in Texas. Ran it around the lakes in San Antonio, Galveston Bay, a couple of the other lakes around Central Texas. Got orders to Hawaii. I'm active duty Army intelligence officer. Got orders to Hawaii, and I had a choice. Do I sell the boat or do I take it with me? And after a lot of thought, because it's not an easy proposition to ship something this large out there on your own. So I decided to ship it out there. So really 2 big pieces to it. Take it to San Diego, throw it in the trailer, take it out there, and then turn it over to a shipping company. And they put it in their big ship, take it to Hawaii. The whole process was about 3 weeks. Get out to Hawaii in very early 2014, run it for a couple years out there. Absolutely incredible. Went to some of the neighbor islands, ran all over the ocean on every coast on Oahu, and really kind of ran the heck out of the boat. Big problem in Hawaii was there's nobody there to fix it. There are sailboats or yachts out there. There's nobody out there that does sort of the performance boat engine. So I did a lot of stuff myself. So learning process, learning activity, but really it got to the point where the boat really needed to come home. So that's what I did. About 2 years ago, I was getting busy with some work and some other things going on in my life. So I shipped it back to a buddy in Texas, and he got to work along with a good friend of mine who's a Mark Cruiser mechanic. Got the engines taken care of, cleaned everything up, sort of began to sort of reverse the effects of salt water, at least for the engine and the wiring back there. And then I wanted to take it to the next step, and I've been following the work of these guys for a long time. And the deal was sealed for me when I came through here on a road trip last year, and I met these guys. And they took me into the shop, and they showed me all the great stuff they have going on in there. I was beyond impressed. So I asked my good friend in Texas to bring my boat on up here, get a slot in the wintertime, and after some phone calls, emails with Justin, I kind of gave him the overall concept. He let me know what would work, what the realm of possibility was, and what we couldn't do. And that couldn't do category was pretty small. He could pretty much do everything, and he got busy on that, and that's sort of where we are. But from the time I dropped it off until just about 2 weeks ago, I was in Afghanistan. So it's what I do, Army officer, deploy. This time I was in Bagram Air Base, Afghanistan. So I bounced between Bagram and the capital in Kabul, just kind of doing what I do as an intel officer. Sort of the big culmination of my career with the job there. Super fascinating work, but I will tell you that I'm really happy to be home, happy to be back on the mainland, and happy to be sitting in this boat that these guys created. So thank you, Waves and Wheels. Thank you, Justin. Thanks, Sean. Thanks, everybody who had a hand in this, including my support crew down in Texas. Thank you, guys. I have not looked at the work except on your video that you've made, so
Nice.
this is,